These are hip exercises for strengthening for anybody, athlete or inactive. And the first one is a bridge. So simply done lying on the floor, lifting up feet. Firmly you have the weight hip width apart with the feet, and then weight on the heels, somewhat on the toes, but primarily back on your heels. Get to a straight line and then nice easy lower down. This is an advanced version. So single leg, and you'd only go here if the first version is easy. So holding one leg up and then not letting yourself drop or tilt because you have one leg up. And of course, doing the other leg, paying attention to is one leg easier or harder. That's a clue to which side might be a little bit weaker, and you should pay more attention to that side. Next is the side lying clam. So this one's familiar to you, unfortunately, if you've gone to physical therapy, probably. But you do want to make sure your back is flat, and even scooting back against the wall would have kept me in place had I had a tendency to roll. So if you put your back and your heels against the wall, that'll keep you honest and keep you from rolling back. And you want to open as wide as your range of motion will allow you to before you have to move out of the position that you begin in. Both sides here, but I'm just demonstrating one. This is a long leg side lift. So watch my feet. It's really important here. So if we're trying to work the hip, we're trying to really work the outside of the hip. So we want that toe tipped down and heel lifted up in this case. So I want you to try to lift in this means. So you want to watch how you're lifting. And this advanced lift takes that one step further. So I'm actually going to touch the toe in front, and I can do one of two things. I can touch the toe behind, or I can go toe here, and I could go heel behind. And I don't demonstrate that in the video, but that would also be a good idea. And there you get range of motion and rotation out of that hip joint. So think of that toe in front, heel in back. The last exercise is a standing hip exercise. You can use a small ball, or I show it here with a resistable or therapy ball, and I'm placing that as close to the center of my thigh as possible, and I bring my knee up to a 90-degree angle, and you can barely see movement here, but you can tell that I am pressing the ball toward the wall with just small pulses. And I didn't do a full set, so you could do 10, do as many as you can well, but also watch my posture. So if I would start to sink at all into that hip, which is common if you fatigue, you need to be sure you either stop because you're done or pull yourself back up and engage your core.